Welcome back to Potpourri, July 2020. Please go ahead and click that like and subscribe button and the notification bell while we tend to Celia, who's sick here. This is our second of 3 July 2020 RedWhit activity compilation videos. Just all the stuff that RedWhit got up to in the early days on our main island. You can see it's funny that Winnie was just doing her own thing and then she suddenly realized that there's music playing. So she walks over. Too cute, too cute. Dancing. We miss Winnie. We want to get Winnie back on our island. Of course, I think we're going to try to get her on Maths' new island when we get that set up for him. Catching some bugs. And we caught a wasp. Now, when we shook this tree right here before, I don't think there was anything in it, but now there's all of a sudden a worm in it. So we're catching that, much to the delight of Teddy there. So just going about our daily duties. Giving Tammy a gift. I don't remember what we gave her since this was from 2 years ago, but it was something that she can put in her house. So she's telling us that she's got to clean up her house to be able to display that in her house. Winnie still dancing to the music. We got, you can see the scrims back there. The resident services tent is becoming a building, so we're going to be getting that soon. Got a little grill there. Chopping some trees. Now this is when we were just learning about eating fruit and moving trees, and I think we thought we had to cut down the tree and then eat the orange to remove the stump. I can't remember what information we had at that point since it was 2 years ago, but that was us demonstrating that. We're getting our resident services building in Isabel, so here's our proud new building with the clock tower. Getting Able Sisters too. Mabes and Sabes. Doing some more daily chores. This is on like the middle of our second week of gameplay because we started July 3rd of 2020. So this is roughly around like the 14th or maybe even 15th. Tammy shut off the tiki torch. Now Winnie's playing Airplane in the Plaza, and Celia's playing Airplane in the Plaza. Everybody's playing Airplane. You saw in the last video that RedWhit joined Tammy playing Airplane in the Plaza in the first compilation video that was recently posted. And now these two are at it. So cleaning up this part, we decided since the statue is fake that we would make it into like a little contemplation corner, like to be like Greek and Roman-esque looking, like philosophers. So we're on our way to developing that at this point in time. They're still going. Tammy got into a fight with Doc. We built our campsite, catching some more bugs at nighttime, paying off our home loan, and of course we're going to go and get more in debt to get our second story. What a whopping $1.25 million bells. Just some ocean ASMR there with the waves lapping up on the beach and hitting against the rock there. I've said it before, I love the sound in this game. They did such a great job. Shooting stars, yeah. Wishing on some stars to get some star fragments the next day. Beautiful night sky. We got lots of peach trees planted. And lots of orange trees. 2 stars. We're making our Blue Bayou restaurant area here in its early stages. Getting a second story on our house. Getting some reactions from Doc. Putting out our campsite. Got some cool shades. Giving Winnie some peaches, putting our new bridge out, paying it off so that we can get it the next day. Yay! Wishing on some more stars. I hope we grabbed that blue summer shell that you see to the left, because those are valuable for crafting specialty items. In looking back at these old videos, I seem to see a lot of them on our beaches, but in these days, like in 2022, in the summertime, when we're walking along the beaches either day or night, we're not seeing very many blue summer shells. So I don't know if one of the updates within the 2 years, dag nabbit. See, that's what happens. Just minding your own business and a scorpion comes out of nowhere and gets you. But yeah, these days there's not many summer shells. Maybe one of the updates that they did kind of limited the spawning of those. We want to catch this scorpion because this is probably the one that stung us just now. We just got to get a little closer. And what the heck? No fair. We were robbed. Coward. Coward! Scorpion. I'll get you next time. More shooting stars. I still to this day remember how mad we were that that scorpion just like disappeared. Again, this was in the early days back in 2020 before we really knew the art of how to properly catch these scorpions and tarantulas. That you can go towards them when they're walking around as long as they don't have their claws up. But we were so scared back then of getting stung that we didn't move very, very well towards them to get them. I love the shooting star atmosphere. Aww, Winnie didn't catch the bug. I can't remember what we were excited about there. Picking up a lost item here. Giving it to Doc. There's our red bridge that we placed the other day. Campsite. Our first smug villager. The first camper you get is always a smug villager, and if you don't like it, if you don't like that particular villager, you're kind of out of luck, because you always have to take your first camper. Like, even if you switch to the next day or close out your game without saving and then reopen, it's going to be that villager. So you're stuck with it. So we're getting O'Hare as our first smug. So we're putting a plot down for his house. We actually didn't mind him at first. He was pretty cool, but spoiler alert, he does some... We come to grow less fond of him later on in the weeks that follow. And we eventually end up kicking him off, but that's in a future video. We just learned how to do these little circle dives there, little cannonballs and stuff. Here's O'Hare's house. Building our incline, getting Gulliver. We're getting more inquiries. So we're moving full speed ahead with Project KK to try to get to 3 stars to get KK on our island. So we need to put more plots in, do some villager hunting, get some more villagers on our island. We need to start decorating the island more. So we placed a plot here. That plot that we just passed was actually O'Hare's plot. The Samara well. Putting another incline to go up to our 2nd story. This was one of the cheaper ramps, so that we could save some bells. Little archway here. Running around on our 2nd level. I think we're going to try to dive off the 2nd level into the ocean. Yes! Got a big running start there. Spsh. Getting the communicator for Gulliver, so we can start getting some pirate stuff. I love the new incline. Yeah, we found it, you scurvy ski dog. Doing some villager hunting for that plot. We didn't end up taking Vivian. We kept hunting. Cute little snorkel. We love that little flip dive. It's so fun. B was the next person we came across, and then Mary. She was too cute. We had to take her, so. And she is still on our island to this day as well. We never want to let her go either. She's our cute little kitty. There's Doc running around. We got Mary's new house. Catching some more bugs to fill our Critterpedia. Teddy running around in the background there. I'm not sure what he was doing. Oh, he was trying to catch a bug. Aww. You'll get the next one, Teddy. It's all good. Some more reactions from our Tams. Laughter. This one's one of my favorites too. Building our little playground, which has since been torn down. This is our Blue Bayou restaurant area in its early stages. Gonna catch a fish. Now I can't remember if we were looking for a specific type of fish and that's why we chose to fish this, but it was just a sea bass. In this day and age, I wouldn't even have given that fish a second look because I know it's a sea bass, but for some reason I fished it back then. This is the East Beach with our pier right there. Get a big long running start to do the flip dive. Woo! I just love it. It's just so much fun to do. Our lovely bridge. Teddy is fishing. All is calm and peaceful in the night. Working on our yellow brick road. This was before we'd built the Emerald City. Tammy looking like she's drinking adult beverages there. So that's why we filmed this bit. So we thought we'd go ahead and build another plot so we could try to get another villager. So there's our new ramp. And it's raining on our beach. Everybody's got their little umbrellas. I'm gonna go catch a beetle. Winnie, get out of my way. Don't you dare mess this up for me. And blammo! Yay! We just love catching stag beetles. They just look so cool. So we got Mary's house, and unfortunately we saw the sold sign on the plot that we just built. Because we didn't realize that you can only get one villager a day. So this one auto-filled because we built it. So we didn't know who Elise was going to be. We would soon come to find out. She's our most hated. But here's our Samara well on the 3rd level. So this area is in development, and it's a haunted well, so we're scared here. Luckily RedWhit has not yet seen the video, so she has more than 7 days to live. Got a cute little pirate outfit from helping Gulliver the previous day with his communicator. So that's what we were wearing before we put our swimming suit on. We're going to try for the flip dive again. Yay! It's just so satisfying. I never get tired of watching that. It's just so cool. Paying off our home loan. That was for our 2nd story, so now we're going to order a basement. And this one costs 2.5 million bells. Learning some reactions from Celia. Tammy enjoying the incline. We got a 2-star. We're almost there. Teddy likes my pirate dress. Do some fishing. I think this is just going to be a sea bass, right? Oh, olive flounder. Yeah, another a dime a dozen fish. I want a popsicle. How did you get a popsicle? Catching a bug. Yeah! These Goliath beetles are so cool because they're red and white and black. I was trying to figure out what Teddy was doing just hovering around Tammy's door there. I'm like, what are you doing, bud? Tammy's asleep. You're just stalking. So they had these little stools set out at Resident Services, so I decided to sit next to Celia and Doc. We got a little rocket ship here so we can start our sci-fi area. Then of course the lighthouse that you saw there. I'm sensing danger coming up because we're running around at night with our net. I'm not liking where this is going. They're just sitting there in the plaza on those little chairs, eating popsicles. I want a popsicle too. Catching some more fish. That hermit crab scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, this made me laugh so hard. Tammy took a selfie and then look at her face. She's like, she's like, never mind. I love it. I love our villagers. They just crack me up. Just when you're just running around doing your own thing and you just happen to catch something that they're doing, just kind of like in the background, in the peripheral. They just got such great little personalities, and it's just so fun to just villager watch. They're just so interesting. There's that flip dive again. Never get tired of that. There's our lighthouse. I'm creepy crawling because it's after 7. I don't like where this is going. I remember this day very vividly, and it was not fair at all because you can't even see it. See, how is that fair, game? Huh? Tell me. I didn't even have a chance. I was so mad. Here is our basement. Getting some Newsies outfits. Our little paperboy cap. So that has since become one of our favorites. When we're not wearing pirate stuff, we like to be wearing the 1920s type of Newsies stuff. We removed the tree from our yellow brick road, so now our yellow brick road is full, leading up to Resident Services, which is our Oz, Emerald City area. Taking a look at our bulletin board, but then we're getting our bill for our basement, getting some more turnips. Yeah, sure. I'll buy some turnips from you. So you can buy some Kleenex and wipe that stupid nose. It's so obnoxiously gross. It's just nasty. I wish they'd program that out of the game. Why can't they just make her a regular pig? Why do they have to have a snotty nose every single time? Like, I don't want you touching my turnips with your snotty hands. So we got a room full of turnips, so we're turning that room into our turnip room for the time being. Dragonflies. The banded dragonflies are always an accomplishment because they dart around and move, and most of the time they're pretty hard to catch. You have to do running all over the place and go back and forth and stop dead in your tracks and turn the other direction. Oh, Mary's sick now, so we got to give her some medicine. Poor little kitty. I noticed in the early days that the second or third day after a new villager moves in that they would be sick. So I took it as that automatically happens in the game, like maybe they're acclimating to the new climate and the new environment and stuff. But more recently when I play the game, I have villagers move in and they don't get sick after like the 3rd day or something, so I guess that wasn't a thing. It just, maybe it was just coincidence in my game in the early days. Oh, this was a fun reaction to learn, because they little stars. He's like, where does that star even come from? It's fun to do it. Well, yeah, where does that star even come from? Right? Doc is so cute. Why did we ever let him leave? He's just too cute. Got a 2nd story and a basement. Getting some recipes from Celeste. The cancer table for the crab. Mabel at another friend's island. So I've also released recently, previously, a friends video on the channel where I visit a bunch of different friends and they visit me and stuff. So that was me visiting one of my friends, and they haven't gotten their Able shop yet, so I was helping them out by buying some stuff from their Able sisters. Lots of shooting stars. A plethora of shooting stars. I'm always wary of the video clips of me running around with a net at nighttime because I know what's coming. There's Celeste. Got a hermit crab. Oh my god! Yikes! I didn't even see that until I was on the screen, and that's why I stopped. I was like, was that just a scorpion? And it didn't get me. Like, what? So that was a close call. Luckily, it missed me. I don't know how or why, but here it looked like Teddy was licking the bug or eating the bug. I guess he was just really investigating what this bug was. But I was just like, what are you doing, Teddy? My boy, come on. You don't need to be that close. So this is the back area behind our river, where it's soon to be our lagoon area. Just doing the slow walk through the peach grove here. Peach orchard. Yeah. Building our Hollywood Hills area. This was before we made our green screen custom design. So we were looking to do like a movie set or something. Here's letting Doc move. I don't know why we ever agreed to it, but he's talking to Mary. So now we're going to have to do a villager hunt because Doc is moving. What's up, Mui? Oh my gosh, RedWhit! First big event. Oh yeah, we didn't know what it was going to be yet. They just announced that there was going to be some kind of big event coming up. So I'm like, what? What? What is it? Chopping down the tree. Before we could dig up the stump, she comes along and plunks her butt right on it. And I'm like, thanks, Mary. It's like, okay, I guess we're not landscaping that anymore. So, that's alright. And then she got up. So we got our phone booth finally. Talking to Mary at night, talking to Teddy. Oh, I gave him a hat, that's what it was. And here we go again. I see it, but then I run away. I don't know why I ran away. I should have just stayed still. But I panic. In the early days, I panic when I see one of those. So I started running away. Instead of just standing still, it would have gone away. But Alas, this is me having a little temper tantrum because that made me mad. So I'm hitting my net on the ground. So saying goodbye to Doc. He will be missed. We started talking to Sable because we discovered the information that if you talk to her enough times, she starts giving you patterns. So we started doing that. Getting the gross sneezing reaction, which I don't think should ever have been coded into the game. Although they were developing this game before the pandemic, so they had no way of knowing that the pandemic was going to be such a massive thing. So villagers dancing in the plaza. It's so cute when they're grooving to the music. And then they start singing. I should just turn off the music and see what they do. But I wasn't that trolly back then. Today I would totally do it, but back then I wasn't. How's my bestie? And then we got Gulliver on our island. Getting some pear trees. Oh, banded dragonfly. Oh, they're rip yellow rose. See, this is what I was talking about as far as these bandits being so hard to catch. I didn't want to run through the roses again. We need to get out of the way. I gotta catch this guy. Boom. He was about to dart towards me, and that's the only reason I was able to catch him right here, because he was at a stopping point to be moving the other direction. So I got lucky there. Getting some paths with the island designer, because by this point we had gotten our 3 stars and had our KK concert, which is also previously posted on this channel, so go check that video out as well. It's getting 3 stars and terraforming and the KK concert. It's all in one video. Gonna do another flip dive here. And we're wrapping up our second video here, so go check out some of these other videos too. We're doing lots of compilations of our early days in preparation for creating a new island for maths, but we want to introduce everybody and show all their escapades before we get to that point, so we don't just throw it out there. Talking some more, getting some more stuff, raining, and then we get talking to Sable more. And stung by wasps. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.